welcome to the Entertainment Buzz, our first full episode back for this season.
I'm excited. It's going to be awesome.
I'm very excited. There's lots to talk about.
We were going to clear up all the rumors about the Brangelina divorce, so we'll check that out.
We'll also talk about the big Emmy winners from this season. Lots of stuff on this full action-packed episode of the Entertainment Buzz.
Yeah, so let's find out what's hot in Hollywood.
As you all know, this past weekend marked the 68th Annual Emmy Awards. Celebrating all things television, this year's ceremony especially stood out due to its diversity across the board for the nominees. Big winners of the night finally included Tatiana Maslany for her many amazing roles in Orphan Black, earning her the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, and Rami Malek for his performance in Mr. Robot. Malek's win makes him the first non-white actor in 18 years to win the award for Best Actor in a Drama Series. And after the past two Academy Awards completely glazed over diversity in Hollywood, it's great to see that television instead celebrated it this year.
Yeah, Hollywood's really making an influence this year, and it's really proving itself.
And it's really showing that TV is really the higher class and really the better medium right now. I mean, a lot of people are turning television for the upgrade and the different amounts of money getting poured into it, all the different networks. It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yes. Okay, well, let's move on. So it doesn't look like we'll be getting a Mr. and Mrs. Smith 2 anytime soon. Hollywood was rocked this week once news broke out that Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Brad Pitt. After 12 years, 6 kids, and what seemed to be a perfect Hollywood romance, it looks as though there was more happening in the relationship behind the closed doors. Rumors swirled that Jolie called for divorce due to Pitt becoming romantically involved with Allied co-star Marion Cotillard, though the actress recently denied any involvement in the pair's split. Of course, all eyes turned to see what Jen Aniston's reaction would be after Brad previously cheated on her when Jolie co-starred with them in 2005, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. However, people recently confirmed that Pitt is under investigation for child abuse following a September 14th incident. So it seems that as though whatever caused them to split was the last straw.
It's definitely a surprising story for many people around Hollywood. There's lots of marriages that last only a few years, a few months, a few days. So for this one that lasted so long, it's really surprising.
Yeah, everyone thought this was the it couple, and it just breaks your heart. They have 6 kids, and there's so many rumors going around, so hopefully we'll be able to clear some of those out in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. You know you can trust us to get all the latest news out there on
Definitely.
that. So there's also some exciting news coming out of Hollywood this week. Adam Levine and Behati Prinsloo are now parents to a healthy baby girl.
Woo.
The couple welcomed their first child this past Thursday. It's far too early to tell, but with a pop star dad and a Victoria's Secret angel mom, we're sure this daughter will take Hollywood by storm.
I cannot wait to see the pictures of this baby.
Adorable.
She's going to be gorgeous. Adorable. Well, congratulations to them. So not every supermodel had the best week, however. Yesterday, while in Milan, Gigi Hadid had to fight off a man after being picked up from behind while exiting Max Maro's show during Italy's Fashion Week. The person who manhandled the model was quickly identified as Vitaly Saduk, who has gained notoriety for grabbing and physically accosting several other Hollywood A-listers, such as Will Smith and Leonardo DiCaprio. After being accused of unmodeled-like behavior after elbowing Vitaly in the neck, Hadid blasted several tweets out saying, "The actual fans that were there can tell you what happened. I'm a human being and had every right to defend myself. How dare that idiot thinks he has the right to manhandle a complete stranger. He ran quick, though."
Oh, it sounds like he has a lot of practice, unfortunately, doing that.
Yeah, and good for Gigi Hadid for stepping up on Twitter and defending herself.
Absolutely. When you have someone coming from behind and grabbing you, you have every right to do whatever to protect yourself.
Yeah, well, we wish her the best.
Absolutely. And so moving on to our next story, Dancing with the Stars is in full swing this season, and it hasn't been without drama. So Jake T. Austin was the first to be eliminated this season, but that isn't what fans have been talking about. The show received some backlash over casting Ryan Lochte for the show after his incident in Rio. All seemed to be going fine during the premiere until Ryan's critiques were interrupted by hecklers in the crowd. Carrie Ann tried to take back control, but when all was lost, the hecklers ran onto the stage in what appeared to be an attempted attack on him. Let's take a look.
Excuse me. Hey, back off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Off.
All right.
Excuse me.
Wow. Okay. I'll tell you what. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get the rest of the judges' comments. Take a deep breath. We'll be right back.
Very shocking.
It's crazy. It's kind of crazy that they even let him on in the first place. They're kind of rewarding him for these mistakes that he made down in Rio.
Yeah, it's an interesting casting choice. I mean, I'd like to say I'm surprised by it, but I'm not. I mean, especially someone that popular and with Dance with the Stars, I think it's the 23rd season.
Yeah, and no one could hate seeing Lochte out there on
the
stage.
it adds viewership. It adds another extra spice to this season, so I'm not surprised. Glad that he's okay. Glad that everyone's okay there. We
Yeah,
wish
and
so to
hopefully
show
it's all
nothing but
safe.
the best. Yeah.
So the entertainment buzz has to take a quick break, but stick around because coming up, we have on-campus events and industry news that you won't want to miss.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just, please, don't leave. Okay, but remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Buzz right here on WOLV TV. To find out what's happening on campus, we have a special edition of Around the U this week. Let's get it started. For this special edition of Around the U, we have a special guest this week. It's Katie Sullivan, president of Big Ticket Productions. Hello, Katie.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited about
It's great to have you here, yes. So for those of our viewers that may not know, what is Big Ticket Productions?
So Big Ticket Productions is a student-run organization on campus funded by UAC, the University Activity Center, and we aim to organize big-name concerts at Hill Auditorium for students with subsidized ticket pricing. So we work really hard all year to bring the artists that you want to see on campus.
Love it. That's great. And what position do you hold at Big Ticket?
As president, it's kind of a whole mishmash of stuff. Logistic-wise, overseeing all of my executive board, we've got marketing, finance, social media committees, as well as a social chair, and we all work together to kind of oversee everything and plan the shows and make the executive decisions on who we're going to bring, and planning other events on campus too. So.
That's great. So how do you go about getting these talents to bring them to the university? What goes into that decision-making process?
So for the most part, it's a lot on our members. We have meeting after meeting deciding and narrowing down who we want to bring and who we want to see depending on who's kind of up and coming in the scene. So we work as a club to decide who we want to see, and then from there it's our position, the executive board, and we take on contacting the agent, sending out the offer, and just kind of waiting to see if they accept the offer. And it's always really good news when they do. And we have a really great behind-the-scenes look at how it all works.
That's great. And so you've had big names.
We have had big names, yeah.
You've had Chance the Rapper, the Chainsmokers, and this fall, Big Sean. So that's a big deal.
It is a huge deal, yeah.
A lot of people are clamoring. A lot of people are excited about this, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. And so, where will this be taking place?
It'll be taking place at Hill Auditorium. Again, normally our concerts are always there. It's the best venue on campus to have a concert. It's a great atmosphere. And it's taking place on October 22nd. So after the homecoming football game, which is huge, we hope to have a really big crowd there. And after we win the game, and just being really excited to see Big Sean perform.
Absolutely. It should be a great night. I know a lot of people really enjoy his music, especially being in this area. It's a lot of fun. And so that concert is brought together by all these different people. And so you really focus on these big, how many events a year? One big event a year mainly?
We try to do 2 big events a year. We try to do a fall and spring semester show to get all of our members involved as much as possible in this process. We also try to have other smaller scale events on campus. We've hosted a Michigan's Got Talent a couple of years ago, and the winner of that got to actually open for G-Eazy when he was at Hill Auditorium, which is a great opportunity. We have a music conference, which leaders in the industry come to campus to talk to students about their experiences, their different positions. So we hope to bring all of those events back this year, as well as kind of introducing some new ones.
Perfect. That sounds excellent. How do people get involved with your organization? If they say, a lot of people like myself, how do we get involved?
You really just have to come and join us at meetings. There's no application process. It's really up to you and what you make it. We had a table at festival and a ton of interest in the club. And we have weekly meetings, and we have outside marketing efforts and events as well. So it's really just what a member makes it, and anyone is welcome to join. We love having new members and as much help as we can with marketing the show and everything else that we do.
Yeah, I'm sure. How will we go about tickets, getting them, and then when are they available?
So tickets are on sale September 23rd at 9 a.m. at the Michigan Union Ticket Office, and online at 10 a.m. at muto.umich.edu. So that's where you can get them. Yeah.
All right.
Get them
so that does it for this week's special Around the U. Thank you for being here, Katie.
Thank you so much.
So we've got lots of more news, lots of news about film and television, and our all-new box office buzz segment. You're watching eBuzz on WOLV TV.
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Is the seat supposed to be forward-facing or rear-facing? Did they move to a booster seat too soon? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Write the script, you gotta finish the B-roll. Hey, Liza, what's up? Oh my gosh. How's it going in here? Hey, what's up? Wow. What is Jordan, you done with the script? Wow, this is crazy. Wow,
Liza.
Alright, bye Liza, I'm going downstairs.
All right, guys, they're gone. Put the game on. Finally. Go, go, go. Come on, Clemson.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Buzz. I'm here with Josh Lang to give you all the latest news in television and film. The box office is going to get a little more rowdy this week with the star-studded The Magnificent Seven opening on September 23rd. Not to be confused with Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight or Adam Sandler's The Ridiculous Six. This film stars some of the industry's biggest names. Denzel Washington stars alongside with heavyweights like Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Peter Sarsgaard, and Matt Bomer in this film about a group of vigilantes fighting with a small town against a larger group of thieves. It's bound to be a financial hit, but what do you think about the premise? Is it a bit overdone, or are you excited to see what the cast can pull together?
So this is an interesting one. I am a really big fan of the cast.
Yeah, I know this.
I have high expectations. I think it's going to be a financial hit, but I think that following up on The Hateful Eight is going to be really, really rough. And then Adam Sandler just, he blew it out of there with the Ridiculous Six. So I think it could go either way. I think it could be really, really good, and we're probably going to get a sequel, or it could be really bad, and we won't. It's based off of a book, and the book was pretty good. So,
we'll have our reviews here for you guys.
Yeah. Now, moving over to the small screen, Donald Glover's brainchild, Atlanta, was renewed for a second season earlier this week. The Honest FX series takes a genuine look at the culture of Atlanta as it follows a young Princeton dropout and his quest to turn his cousin into a rap star and get out of Atlanta to provide a better future for his daughter. Glover created the show, he stars in it, and he also wrote most of the episodes. And at this point, is there anything Donald Glover can't do? He's won major awards for writing on 30 Rock, his acting on Community, his stand-up comedy, and he was in The Martian. And on top of that, he's also Grammy-nominated rapper Childish Gambino. Is Atlanta his greatest accomplishment yet, in your mind?
Wow, he seems to have done it all.
He really has.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, he's touched on some really real themes. He's actually from Atlanta, and like I said, he is a rapper on top of all of that. So he kind of brought in all of his experience in acting, writing, rapping, to kind of just put it together. And it is a really, really honest, gritty take on it, and it's hilarious and recommended.
Yeah, well, we're excited. So next up, Nick Jonas, Ben Schnetzer, and James Franco star in a film that's sure to hit home for a good chunk of Wolverines. Go depicts a new student pledging a fraternity and discovering that the process is rougher than he would have thought. This movie has been pretty controversial on college campuses, with many Greek organizations along the country penning letters vowing to boycott because of the unpleasant light it puts fraternities and Greek life as a whole. With a new controversy every day surrounding Greek life at different schools, is this gritty flick a fair, accurate account of what goes around on campuses, or is this movie going to cause more trouble than it's worth?
I think that, it's going to obviously be a little bit rougher and probably embellish some truths.
Yeah, it's definitely going to reveal some crazy things that actually go on.
Some really weird stuff goes on around the country. I don't doubt that anything they do in that movie, I don't doubt that it's real.
Yeah, well, hopefully this will make the fraternities a lot more responsible now that they're in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that does it for this week's episode of the Entertainment Buzz right here on WOLV TV. For up-to-date entertainment news and commentary, plus behind-the-scenes videos that you can't find anywhere else, be sure to go check out wolvtv.org. You can also shoot us an email at wolv.ebuzz@umich.edu. And be sure to like us on Facebook. For the entire cast and crew, I'm Brenna Turner, and I hope you've just been buzzed.